Welcome to Gaming Demon, where nostalgia meets next gen. Today we're diving into Mafia, the Old Country, the bold, bloody prequel that reboots the franchise's roots. From scenic Sicilian vineyards to brutal knife fights, this is not just another Mafia game, this is family. And trust me, after 3 intense hours of hands-on gameplay and visual immersion, we're here to tell you why Hangar 13's latest is shaping up to be a masterclass in narrative-driven design, character evolution, and old-school stealth. Let's unpack the story of Enzo Favara, the miner, the soldier, the rising mobster. It all begins with Enzo, a young Sicilian escaping a life of backbreaking labor in sulfur mines. We meet him on the vineyard grounds of Don Teresi, a godfather-type figure who protects local lands in exchange for payment and who slowly becomes Enzo's father figure. The devs go full cinematic here, not just in cutscenes, but in how control is passed to the player. Your first jobs aren't shootouts, they're collections. You ride alongside Luca, the composed consigliere, and Cesura, the loose cannon. Together, they represent the moral fork in Enzo's path. You visit Marco the olive farmer, who's late on payment. Luca gives you an unloaded gun just for show. It's a quiet moment, but powerful. You're a kid pretending to be a man in a world where men bleed for late fees, and you can feel it in the tension of every line of dialogue. Next stop, Manuela and the striking workers. This isn't just filler, it's a commentary. Labor, loyalty, power. All with a stunning Unreal Engine 5 Sicilian backdrop that makes every olive tree feel like a postcard. Then comes Farah, Mer, and the bandits who stole his water pump. This is where the gloves come off. For the first time, Enzo's gun is loaded. The slow burn of Mafia life erupts into violence. 2 enemy camps, stealth optional, combat brutal. You return with blood on your boots and Don Teresi's trust in your pocket. This chapter plays out like a mini-movie. We're introduced to Isabella, Don Teresi's daughter, and clearly Enzo's emotional Achilles heel. There's also Gennaro, the smug son of a rival boss who thinks a flashy car is enough to win her over. Your mission? Babysit their date. But it starts slow. You ride horseback with Isabella, race cars in the ruins, and even snap photos with an old school camera. These moments build character, not just for Enzo, but for the world. It's charming, warm, and for a moment peaceful. Then chaos. Bandits storm the ruins. Gennaro and Isabella are kidnapped. Cue a brutal rescue mission where you swap stealth for a shotgun and horses for horsepower. Enzo becomes a one-man rescue team. Isabella ends the night in your arms. Gennaro ends it humiliated. The Don? Pleased. But this is the Mafia. No good deed goes unpunished. If Chapter 4 was cinematic, Chapter 5 is tactical. Don Teresi learns who ordered the kidnapping, and he wants the guy alive. You now become the kidnapper. The mission layout screams Splinter Cell. Multiple paths, elevation changes, environmental stealth options. You stab, strangle, and sneak your way through guards until you reach the mansion. You grab your target, but the way out, not so clean. It ends in a firefight, bodies drop. You escape with the package, but there's a twist. Don Teresi wanted him alive. And if you, like I did, accidentally kill the target, you return to a disappointed Don and a worried Isabella. Consequences, baby. Mafia style. The best part of the Old Country, it's restraint. This isn't open world bloat, it's crafted. Missions are linear but layered. Your choices in stealth, weapons, and approach matter. Not in some morality point system, but in how the world reacts. Knife combat is fluid. Parry and dodge mechanics feel borrowed from Arkham and refined for close quarters. Each knife is unique, with perks that go beyond cosmetics. Gunplay is tight, cover-based, yes, but it doesn't feel tired. It feels familiar but brutal. Every bullet counts. And when you run out, hope you brought a knife. The stealth system is surprisingly deep. Distraction mechanics, quick takedowns, QTE chokeholds, and even body hiding options make every infiltration a puzzle. And those rosary beads, not just for prayer, they're upgrade slots. One of them dampens footstep sound. Another increases takedown speed. God bless the details. Let's not overlook the oral atmosphere. The voice acting, top tier. Enzo sounds like a man torn between duty and destiny. Isabella brings soul. Luca brings poise. Cesura brings danger. Music subtly sets the tone. Expect ambient Sicilian strings, low horns during tension, and melancholic piano tracks that hit hard after major narrative moments. And the sound design? Chef's kiss. Rustling vineyards, horse hooves on stone roads, the echo of distant gunfire, all textured, all detailed. The visuals, though, steal the show. Unreal Engine 5 breathes life into every cobblestone, every breeze through the trees. It's cinematic, it's vivid, it's alive. You don't just play in Sicily, you live there. What makes Mafia, the old country, shine is Enzo. He's not a blank slate, he's becoming someone. You watch and shape his transformation, from scared miner to loyal enforcer, from errand boy to knife-wielding force. His decisions aren't dramatic morality swings. They're nuanced. You don't become a monster, you become useful. And in the Mafia, that's what counts. Isabella brings heart, Luca brings class, Cesura brings chaos. Together, they form the three corners of Enzo's world. And you, the player, are the fourth. Mafia. The Old Country may be a prequel, but it's also a reset. It's a return to what made this series legendary. Not scale, but story. Not freedom, but focus. And for longtime fans, it's validation. The formula didn't need to evolve. Yes, it needed to refine. No fluff, no busy work, just decisions, danger, and drama. Enzo isn't the next Vito or Lincoln. He's his own legacy. And this game, it's more than a throwback. It's a reawakening. Mafia. The Old Country is everything Mafia 3 wasn't, and everything Mafia 1 fans dreamed of. It's linear, beautiful, emotionally charged, and filled with smart gameplay decisions. No battle pass, no open world fluff. Just grit, style, family, and knives. It may not last 40 hours, but every hour counts. And in a world of bloated AARA releases, that's a blessing. If you're a fan of narrative-driven action with soul, The Old Country might just be your next obsession. Like, subscribe. And remember, it's not just about the gun, it's about the code. This is Gaming Demon, and this is Mafia done right.